Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is me, Abyss Fusion, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to another drinks review. Today we're doing the second legacy of the Sneak Collection flavour, and it is the Unreleased. Now, the previous one we did was on the Blackberry, and I said that that is either my new favourite flavour or in the top 3 of my new favourite flavour. There's just something about it, and it's black cherry and its refreshness that really gets to me. Now, we have the same formula when it comes to the shaker. We have just a little bit less than 500 milliliters of water, and we have ice in it. So I think that may be a crucial part to what made it really refreshing. Cold water will probably do the job, but I prefer to put ice in as well. But we have Unreleased right here. Now, this is a mysterious flavour to me, because with Blackberry you've got sort of, not Blackberry, with Blackout you've got some of a clue to what it could be. Black cherry, it kind of gives you a hint. It smells very similar to Cherry Bomb, but it was black cherry. But Unreleased, however, I know only so much about it, that it is a limited edition flavour, and was a limited edition, in fact it still is, to be honest. And it was the flavour that really put them on the map and put them on the verge, you know, put them in the line. Because they said in their promotion video that they did for these, for the Legacy, that if this didn't succeed, I think it was this one, if this one didn't succeed, they would probably either be defunct or wouldn't be as big as they are now. So this one is interesting. Now, another interesting thing before I'll peel it off, it's got like a sticker going along the top of the tub. So I'm gonna try to peel it off. I might just rip the bastard off, to be honest. That'll do. Rip it off like that. And interestingly, the lids, seeable lids, you can actually see through it, unlike the Blackberry Blackout. I keep getting the fucking word. Unlike the Blackout one, you can actually see the tub. So look right there, you can actually see through it, kind of. And if you look very closely, it's got the bunny on it, which is very nice. So Unreleased, I only know so much about this flavour and about this particular flavour of. I've just been up. I've only been up for 10 minutes. Okay, give me a break. I can't speak English. I know only a little bit about it. Now, when I first joined Sneak and I saw these images, I saw images of Unreleased as limited edition. I thought it was kind of fake because of the name Unreleased. I thought it was kind of fake, but I'm happy to know that it was actually real. So we're going to try it right now. It's going to be interesting. So the top goes in there. Seal it up. In fact, I'll shake this and then I'll seal it up. Now, this is going to be interesting. So let's open it. Did I get any on my fingers this time? A tiny bit, but we have our sealable container. Let's have a smell of it. See if we can get any sort of smell. Not an incredible amount of aroma coming out of it, but it smells just of refreshness, really. Doesn't really have that much of a smell, but it smells like a sort of mixed fruity aroma to it. But refreshness. It's hard to explain this one. It's really hard to explain. Also, it might just be me, but when I look inside of it, when you look at there, it looks sort of purpley pinkish, reddish. But when I'm looking inside, it looks totally different. But Thankfully, that's what this is for. Oh, that is interesting. It's a completely different colour when you're looking at it on the outside of the shaker than compared to what you're getting. Like, that's actually sort of interesting. That's intriguing me. So, it's a sort of orangey mango texture to the liquid, which is interesting. So this might give me a hint that it could be a mango or an orange or mandarin. Mandarin? I don't know. Still no flavour to it when it comes to smell. Very hint, but anyway, this is the unreleased sneak from the Legacy collection, limited edition. Is it any better than Blackberry? Blackout. Such a fun, you know. That is interesting. It sort of reminds me of orange in some way. Well, I forgot what it's called. It's not an orange, but it looks exactly like an orange. You can peel it, and I don't know the proper terminology for it, but it's reminded me of orange and that one fruit as well that I can't remember the name of. It's very interesting. It's right off the bat, it's not like better than the Blackout one. I'll say that right now, but it's rather good. I'm not gonna lie. But it's really hard to explain what it is. 100% like fruit in there. I'm not getting any mango. This is one of those flavours that it's so hard to describe because it's got a unique taste to it. But when I was looking yesterday in the community on Facebook, someone said that the aftertaste was awful. But the aftertaste isn't actually that bad. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. I'll admit that right now. It's really hard. It's like the best way I can kind of describe it is dilution. Diluted pop in some way. That's the vibe I'm getting when I'm having this. Not a bad vibe, but it's hard to describe what it is. Like, it reminds me of dilution, diluted pop. But when I can't describe a flavour all that well, I think that tells you what type of, drink it is, really. It's not the... I'll say this right now. It is not the worst thing I've ever had in my life. It's just really hard to explain what the hell it is, but it's not that amazing either. I'll say it's right. It is a good flavour. It is a good flavour. I won't deny that. To me, it's a good flavour anyway. To other people, they may have a mixed opinion. But to me, Unreleased is a good flavour. Yeah, unfortunately, it's hard for me to describe. Best way I can describe it is like some diluted pop from possibly Robinson's, but it is a good flavour, I will admit that, but there are other flavours I'd probably much rather have than Unreleased. However, now that I know it's good, I'm not in any hurry to get rid of Unreleased or Blackout, as a matter of fact, because I know that even though I prefer Blackout because of its black cherry taste to it, that doesn't mean I'm going to want to have it immediately. That doesn't mean I'm going to want to keep having it every single day. It means I'm going to keep these two going for as long as I possibly can, because of the fact that, well, the limited edition, they're probably not going to come out again for a very long time. But as the final result of Unreleased, if I were to give it a rating, I gave Blackout an 8 out of 10 yesterday, or whenever this video is being posted. I'm filming this the day after I had recorded the Blackout review, but if I were to give it a rating, a reasonable rating. I want to say 6.5 out of 10. It's not great, it's not fantastic, it's not mind blowing, but it's not bad either. It's good. But that's just it. All it is to me is good. The Blackout one is the better out of the two. The Blackout one is amazing to me. But the Unreleased is good. But that's all it is. Just good. Recommend it to people if they were to get their hands on it. Yeah. Out of curiosity, I'd say go for it. Just don't buy it off eBay for the stupid prices that the arseholes on eBay are asking for these stupid things. But anyway, to round up my thoughts on the Legacy Collection box and the two flavors and the shaker as well. I haven't even took the shaker out. I've kept it in its seeable plastic thingy that it's kept in. I'm not going to take it out for quite a bit, even if it is glow in the dark, and I'm going to see what it's like in the dark one day. But I'm keeping that in the Legacy box and its seeable covering thingy. But to round up my thoughts on the Legacy box, it's been a massive success. There's absolutely no denying that it has been a massive success for Sneak themselves. They've made a shit ton of money off of it. They've made a lot of people happy, a lot of people angry as well, for not being able to get their hands on it. But what do you expect when it comes to limited edition items? But in my opinion, I think it was just a money marketing opportunity, and it wasn't really a celebration, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I love the Legacy box. The Legacy box design is fantastic. I do love it. I love the tub designs. I love the Blackout, and I like the Unreleased. So the two flavors I either like or love. I don't hate either one of them. So that is a big bonus for me. I haven't wasted 80 quid. I say wasted. It's still 80 quid when I could have saved 10 quid just by getting the two flavors on its own when I had the chance. But that is my fault. But for what you get in the Legacy box anyway, and for what they also released as well, because they also released a hoodie as far as I'm aware. In terms of the hoodie item, the two tubs, and the shaker, as well as the box itself, I'd say that despite the negativity I've said about this box and the toxicity of the Sneak community that has been around, surrounding this box of hatred and that, because people weren't able to get their hands on it, or some people were bragging that they got their hands on it, I'd say, despite all that, I'd have to say this has been a success for Sneak, because it's two flavors. I didn't even try these two flavors before, and I'm happy to say that these two flavors are flavors that I like or love. I like the white, the Unreleased, and I love the Blackout. So it's two flavors that I'm happy to report that I do like. But I think the Legacy box, at the end of the day, was just a marketing opportunity for money. But at the same time, it's also successfully worked for Sneak, because the Legacy box, as far as I'm aware anyway, according to information, sold out quicker than any of their items that they've ever had on their website or anything like that. And even they were shocked. If I'm correct, it sold out in 2 to 5 minutes when it launched on the website. Because I bought it on the 1 to 2 minute mark after it hit 3 o'clock, and then it just sold out after that. It just sold out, and that was the quickest they've ever been able to sell anything on their website. So I will say congratulations to Sneak. Well done for your success on, the Legacy box. I will admit that right now. I'm a Sneak lover. I always will be. I prefer this over Rockstar, Monster, or anything like that now, because honestly, as a person that's been drinking energy drinks since I was 16, and I'm about to hit 21 in a couple of days from when this video releases, I could say I am happy I made the transition from cans to this. I'm still going to drink cans if there's a new can that comes out and I want to review it. But well done on Sneak, on the success of the Legacy box. As much as we hate to admit it, all the negativity in that, this has been a massive success for Sneak. And I am happy to say I was part of the people that were able to get their hands on the Legacy box and also review the two flavors. But at the end of the day, they need to take this advice. Other websites have been able to do this, so I don't know what Sneak's excuse is. When it comes to a limited edition box like this, just limited edition, mind you, not permanent items, just limited edition, you should put a limit on how many you can buy per customer, because again, I mentioned this when I was actually unboxing the Legacy box itself on the video 2 videos ago. So many people bought so many of the tubs and the boxes themselves for no reasonable excuse at all. There's no excuse that can bypass why, but they need to put a limit on how many you can buy per customer. When it comes to this box, it should have just been one. Alright, it should have just been one so everybody can get their hands on it. When it comes to the tubs, maybe 2, but most likely just put 1. When it comes to permanent items, no limit. When it comes to limited edition items, put a limit on so everybody can have the chance at least to get their hands on it. But they need to learn from that, you know. It's unfair in my opinion, but the Legacy collection was a massive success. Well done, Sneak. And with that being said, thank you all for watching the video. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to hit the like button, possibly share it with a friend, family, or a relative, and check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm always active on Instagram. I'm no longer active on Twitter, but do let me know if you were able to get your hands on either the Legacy Collection box or the Flavours itself, and let me know if you tried them, and also let me know if you like them or not. But this is the part where I say thank you all for watching, because I don't know if I'm going to be doing reviews again for quite a bit. These 2 reviews were just one-offs because they were brand new flavours and I wanted to really try them. So in terms of, I will see you all in the next review that we do. That might not be for a while, but anyway, see you all later.